I was 3 minutes away from posting a crazy, tinfoil hat theory video as to why the developers have not yet announced the new update coming out this Saturday. And then they announced the new update coming out this Saturday minutes before I clicked publish on the video. What is it? Let's find out together right now. If this sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, become part of the first 300k OGs on the channel, and let's get into the video. So we actually do have announced, almost a day later than normal, the announcement for the next update, which is Safari Part 2, called Mega Safari Update or something like that. Here is the announcement that dropped 3 minutes ago, called this weekend, Mega Safari Harvest and Quality of Life. Notice the lion icon and an alligator icon, which is cool. An expansion of the Safari Harvest, introducing new milestones, rewards, seeds, pets, weather, quality of life, and more. All the event here. And here it is on the main page. Somehow 4.9 billion people are already interested. That's how? That's, do you automatically get interested and subscribed into it? If I click notify me, is that notifying me of everything moving forward? Update introduces the expansion for the Safari Harvest plus quality of life. They're really hammering down this quality of life stuff. Now, like I had previously said, I did make a video talking about multiple theories as to why the developers took almost an entire day, longer than normal, to announce this update. I had theories about, you know what? I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna keep those ideas in my brain, and I might make a future video talking about drastic changes the developers could make to the game. That could be kind of cool, but I'm not gonna leak it now. Expect a future video on that one. So let's start with the update to this. They did mention getting more milestones. This is actually kind of encouraging me because I really like some of the milestones that we were about to get. We were about to unlock medium increase shop luck, as well as a traveling merchant. So now we can expect even more milestones past this. This milestone mechanic, fantastic. Encouraging the entire community to work together towards a goal of unlocking all the milestones is really, really cool. I like that mechanic a lot. Now, they called it Mega Harvest. And I'm trying to remember to the last time I heard those words. If I remember correctly, there was a Mega Harvest for the summer update. And if I remember correctly, the Mega Harvest was about, I think there was a 1 in 3 chance for the summer harvest to trigger, where instead of a summer harvest, it was a Mega Harvest, and you got bonus points, like triple points for doing it. But this structure is a bit different. There is no once an hour event to do the harvesting. You can harvest at any time. So are they introducing a once an hour event to do a harvest for bonus points? And not only would you get bonus points, could they maybe give you bonus rewards as well? Because right now the rewards for the individual turn-ins are mostly lackluster. Like, for example, I'm sitting on countless event lanterns and watering cans and so many safari animal statues, I don't even talk about it. So I wonder if they have a mega harvest. If a mega harvest triggers at the top of the hour, maybe it will give you increased chances for safari eggs or bee eggs or paradise eggs or triple safari eggs. That'd be kind of cool. Now, usually when it comes to part 2 of an event, they always give us new seeds and especially new pets. And I'm curious to see what those new pets could be. I think they already gave us 2 hints of what those pets could be. Pretty sure we're going to have a lion. Pretty sure we're going to have an alligator. Those are the pets. But this trophy, I wonder if we're going to have a leaderboard. Could you imagine if they actually had a leaderboard for the people who turned in the most pets or the most plants and fruits? Maybe the top 1,000 people get something kind of cool. That'd be neat. But personally, I'm not too concerned. I've completed the quest, played for 30 minutes. I'm not too concerned about the new plants and the new pets. I'm sure they're going to be cool. What I'm really concerned about are the quality of life features. I made an entire video recently talking about 20 quality of life features we would love to see in the game. And I hope one of the developers saw that list of 20 things. Because in that list were some game-changing things that would just make everyone's lives a little bit easier in this game. The first quality of life I talked about, infinite pet capacity. I am sick and tired of having limited pet capacity. I know you are too. I also talked about cosmetic capacity. I want to be able to organize my garden and decorate my garden as I want. I don't want to have to pick and choose what cosmetics to hold on to. I also talked about pet loadouts. I want more pet loadouts on this. I want multiple pet loadouts. Now, if you want to change the way pet functions, you can change the way pet loadouts function. That's a whole different conversation, a whole different video. But pet loadouts for now would be really, really cool. I talked about seed trading and cosmetic trading as possible quality of life features. I talked about increasing the base aging rate for pets so that casual players can age up pets a little bit quicker. And the video where I talked about it is this one right here, 20 buffs Grow a Garden players are begging for. And yes, there are a lot of people begging for a lot of the things on this list. And it's kind of funny, simply looking up safari animals, there are a lot of options. I'm pretty sure we are going to see a lion. That's a guarantee. And we also notice we're probably going to see a crocodile or an alligator of some kind. We've already seen an elephant. We can cross that out. We've already seen a zebra. We've already seen a rhino and a giraffe. But there's a lot of pets here that could be really kind of cool. A cheetah could be neat, or even a leopard. Buffalo would be kind of cool. I mean, we already have a flamingo, so we can't do that one. But there are a lot of cool animals that we haven't even began to look at yet. And sadly, looking at the image for the Mega Safari Harvest, it doesn't give us anything to go off of. Nothing here gives us any hint of what we're going to expect from this event. Now, if I had to guess, this event is going to be a chest event for those of us that like pets. We're probably going to see a chest. So if you manage to collect your mummies, that's going to help you greatly. If not, if you've collected your elephant, that could also help you age up or weight up some of these pets as well. Another option that they could do is another store update. If you remember the image we looked at, it was actually the shop that showed you all the things you could buy. So I have a funny feeling that maybe we don't get a chest this update, but maybe we get all the pets that they're going to release in this update, the lion, the alligator as shop pets, and then lock those shop pets behind the group harvesting concept. So maybe you're buying those pets here in this safari shop and you have to unlock them by doing the global safari points and going all the way down the community milestones to like 120, 150, 200 billion, etc. And then the harvest, the mega harvest, can help us get points faster to unlock those things faster. Yeah, you know what? I don't think it's a chest. If I had to guess, it's going to be that. They're going to lock the pets behind the group rewards. But if the developers want to continue to make updates that are relatively simple, that aren't too complicated, that are easy to play, and then on top of that, focus on the quality of life to just make a better game overall, I think the game is in a good direction. Now, will the number of players reflect that? I have a video coming up in the future where I'm going to talk about that very topic. It's hard to talk about without making a lot of people angry, so I have to phrase it and position it in a way that is all about the longevity and the future of Grow a Garden. Because Grow a Garden is making a movie as such that lets us know that the developers are going to take this game seriously moving forward and take the health of this game seriously moving forward. Because the last thing developers want to do is have this movie become released and the player base is dropped down to like 1,000 or 2,000 players. So Grow a Garden's probably got a good future, and this update so far has been enjoyable. I've enjoyed the Safari. I'm looking forward to Safari Part 2. I can't wait to see what kind of pets and plants we get. But most importantly, I'm really curious to see what kind of quality of life features we get moving forward. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit subscribe. Become part of the first 300k OGs on the channel. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.